Our friend Martin Lopez is back with Red Team Training, and today we're talking about pre-staging. And you posted this picture about a week ago for people to take a look at and try to figure out what's wrong with it. So what were some of the comments that you were getting on this photo?
Some people were saying things like she's got an iPhone, not an Android. But then others were calling out very obvious things. She's very distracted. There's things that are going on. Her arms and her hands are completely full. And those are the kind of things that we really wanted to draw attention to. Also notice the gentleman here in the back. We don't know what he's doing, but at the end of the day, she's very distracted. And so that's one of the things that we want to start focusing on is, general tips is people just being aware of their surroundings. We always go back to that term, situational awareness.
Right.
But what does it actually look like in everyday use?
Now, what about the term pre-staging?
Yeah, so pre-staging, self-defense, I always say this, we teach the Cobra self-defense system and we just hammer it in. Self-defense is a mindset, and so pre-staging is basically you putting yourself in a mindset that I'm going to prepare myself for whatever may come. And so pre-staging basically it details, can I do certain things at certain times? Maybe put gas during the day in the morning versus 10 o'clock at night. Can I go for a run at a certain time or go to the gym versus something else? Also something as simple as having your keys in your hand before you get out to the parking lot so that no matter what happens, you are going from point A to point B, you're ready to go, you do it, and you go about your business.
Now, what about with this picture? What are some things this woman could have done to pre-stage?
So pre-stage, first and foremost, she should have finished her coffee, having that in one hand and then looking at her phone in the other. Can she check that email when she gets to her destination? Could she have checked it before she left wherever she was at? Maybe go to the drive-thru instead to pick up that coffee so that she's not with her hands full on top of carrying her purse. There's different ways we can talk about carrying your purse, and there's risks and benefits to every single one.
Sure.
But the point is, she has her hands full, she's distracted, and if anything were to happen, even if it's somebody bumps into her, her mobility now is very limited in what she can do, and so she could have done some things beforehand to avoid the situation.
That makes a lot of sense. When it comes to pre-staging, is this something that people should do like on a daily basis? Should you figure out what is your routine and how can you make it more safe?
Absolutely. Like you said, what is your routine? And that's something that we always talk about, the normalcy bias is, no, don't get complacent. Just because, nothing has happened to you, in the past week, no mistakes, no accidents, and that doesn't mean that something couldn't happen. Every day is a new opportunity, but likewise it comes with its own challenges. And so every day you can be saying, all right, I'm going to make sure I get my keys out. I'm going to make sure I don't get distracted. I'm going to make sure, and it's that constant mindset and you reminding yourself that I need to be prepared no matter what, because the world's getting crazier, unfortunately.
Sure, yeah.
And you being able to say, you know what, I thought about this and I know what to do can completely change the outcome.
And I know you teach a lot of self-defense, but really a big part of what you do is being proactive.
Yes.
And it's kind of taking you out of the situation where you actually have to perform and fight.
Yes.
And I think that is key in all great courses. That's really what they're trying to instruct you to do.
Absolutely, and people always talk about being a hard target or a soft target. My goal is that you aren't a target at all. You're invisible, basically. And there are simple things that you can do that if you just really put them into use every single day, you can avoid a lot of bad situations.
All right, well, Martin, once again, we appreciate you coming on and educating all of our viewers out there. I just want to leave the information because I know you have a lot of classes and different things that you do throughout the year. So the number is 904-608-1776, or you could visit him online, redteamtrainingjax.com. Thanks again. Stick around, more to come right after this.